So will Obafemi be making the trip?
It doesn't look like it at this stage. We're still holding out maybe a little bit of hope, but it doesn't look like it.
Any update on his? Because you said that he was getting the X-ray yesterday. Is there any? Did that
Yeah, the
reveal
X-ray
anything?
the X-ray looked all right, but he's still feeling some pain in that area. So, we'll just deal with that, and he should be hopefully back out here next week. That's our plan. But if something changed, obviously we'd love to use him in this game. But right now it doesn't seem likely.
Could I get even a range of specification on his injury, whether it's a leg or an arm or anything that you could tell me on that?
No, it's a leg. Yeah.
It's a leg. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Vancouver, for you guys, traditionally, you guys have the record isn't necessarily great. What is it about that road trip that has given you guys so much trouble in the past?
No, I mean, early on, we had good results going into Vancouver. It's last couple of years, they've been a lot tougher for us, and it's just a matter of us getting back to what we know how to do and play good soccer and win games. So it's things happen like that. Things go in phases sometimes where you dominate an opponent and they dominate you. Right now, Carl's done a good job. He's built the team well. They're a team based upon their speed and their counterattacks and getting forward quickly, and we just have to be ready.
Yeah, it seems like just an interesting place to play with the roof on and sort of inside, but you have all the different elements. I mean, what's unique about playing in that specific stadium, and does it present any kind of challenges?
Yeah, I get a little confused there because the roof's closed, but they have bench shields, so I don't know what they're protecting us from, the rain or the fans or what. But I didn't think it was going to rain inside, so I feel pretty comfortable that way. But they still like the bench shields up. Maybe it's just get a little hothouse effect or something. I don't know. Get the coaches percolating. I don't know. But no, it's the turf obviously is something I know they're looking at replacing after the Women's World Cup, or at the Women's World Cup they're going to replace that turf, and so they'll have new turf after that. I think that'll make it a little bit easier to play as well. Anytime you can improve the turf, ours isn't the best, we know that, and if we could do that as well, that helps us. But at the end of the day, it's been more about when you look at our lineups that we played against Vancouver last year, they were always a little bit of put-together teams. We never really got our strongest team out there, on very many occasions. I remember our game up there, the last time we played up there last year. I mean, there were so many people out. I think there were more people out than were in.
Yeah, and I guess that could be the case again with Obafemi if it works out that way.
Yeah, but that's just one. When we played up there, it was like 5 last time.
Have you thought about what you're going to do if Oba can't go? Maybe moving Nagel from midfield to forward?
We'll see. We'll make a decision. We've got different options. Nagel's an option. Barrett's an option as well for us there. We could just play with one striker up and go with 3 in midfield to match them. There's a number of different ways we could go.
From afar, it seems like Vancouver is sort of taking that next step and just kind of being more of a straight line contender. I mean, have you noticed anything different about them on film, or is it just them being a little bit more consistent?
I think they've been more consistent. I think they've all bought into the way they're playing, and they've had good success when they've gone on the road. Their counterattacking style has served them well. They've had a number of home games as well, and I know with the Women's World Cup they're going to be forced to go on the road, so they're going to have a tough part of their schedule coming up. But this is, like I said, it's a 6-point game. We want to try and get 3 points out of it. We can get 3 points, and the gap's pretty narrow.